Hello again. In this video, I'm going to be showing how GitHub Copilot works within the Visual Studio Code IDE after you have it set up within the IDE itself. So to start with, you'll see I've got like a blank template. Well, I don't even know if it's a template, but basically nothing's opened right now. So to start with, I'm going to create a file here, the new untitled file, and there's no language assigned to it yet. So I do have to assign a language. Copilot won't assign one for you, sadly. Um, Anyways, in here I'm just going to use Java, just since that's what I know. And yeah, so now I've got a Java file going. Um, to start with, we'll try and get Copilot to do a hello world statement, just since that's kind of universal, I guess, in the programming world for learning a new technology is to get it to print hello world. So print hello world, and see nothing's come up yet for suggestion. What Copilot will do for suggestions is there'll be text that's it's grayed out, and you press tab to accept it, and then you can cycle like if there's more than one suggestion, there's not always more than one suggestion. You can cycle through it by pressing, I believe it's Alt and the square brackets either left or right, and they'll kind of cycle through the suggestions. So here, like I still like back to the print hello world comment I have up here. I still don't have it suggestion yet, so I got to go to the next line, and there's nothing yet. But if I type in SY, and see now you've got um, the code kind of filled in there for you. It's not there yet. Like if I click enter again, like nothing's there. But if I go back here and it's still not. So if I retype that again and I press tab now, and now the system will print hello world. It's kind of interesting how Copilot knows what I'm wanting just based on that comment from above. So for the next test I'm going to do, I'm going to just go from the reverse and try to get hello world to be added to a comment based on the system.out.print state. So here I have that. And if I try adding the comment in and see, here's one of the some of the weird stuff that happens with Copilot is you can get incorrect suggestions. So here it's telling me my language is Java, which, yeah, it's not entirely incorrect, but it's also not relevant to what I'm wanting to have displayed. So so it doesn't seem to work very well going to the comments, like reverse. That's one thing I noticed. Um, but let's see if I start typing in, yeah, and see as soon as I start typing in print hello world again, it it pulled that. But that might be because I have it up top here. So with that said, I want to try another experiment here with you guys. Delete this part, and let's see now. Nothing's coming up. Yeah, see now it's giving something completely different again. So you can see though how Copilot pulls from all the different public repositories on GitHub and tries to make a suggestion based on what the other public repositories contain. So this is it's just irrelevant what it's coming up with right now, and it's not, I don't know, it's not the greatest. So we will leave that part at that. The next thing I'm going to show here is how GitHub Copilot can generate a method based on just the method header. So if I type in public static void, let's do an array and find the max value of the array. And see it put in a suggestion for the code. And this suggestion is actually pretty much bang on the money. And here you can kind of see like the suggestions too. There's no other suggestions for this block of code. But anyways, if I click tab and put in like basically accept the Copilot recommendation, you can see that it is correct for what I'm trying to get it to do. And then let's see about adding a comment to this one. See what it says here. So output hello world. Yes, that was a comment we wanted previously, not now though. Method to print. Nope, that's not what we're printing. Find Yeah, see, it seems like the comments don't necessarily work very well, but again, like the comments you should be adding yourself, and then the code, it can really speed up coding, I find. So yeah, that's basically how to use GitHub Copilot within VS Code, and you can experiment with it, and you can do all kinds of things. Like I was messing around with it a little bit and saw that it could pull two different languages together and distinguish between the two. Like I had like a Java string, and within the string I had a SQL query, and the it could provide suggestions on the SQL query that was in the Java string quotations, which I thought was really interesting. So yeah, anyway, that is my video on how to use Copilot within VS Code.